Hey there, Charlie here. You know, I do love the rain. Um, but this is this is how I go to the bathroom in the morning and get my shower. And in like 2 days, there's an ensuite. Bed's right there. It's like 2 steps. I'm in the bathroom. No rain. No going outside. No having to put on a coat to go to the bathroom when it gets colder. No, just it's right there. I'm feeling pretty giddy. Feeling pretty giddy. I'm very sad, but uh hello, last rain before I have to shower. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows where life's going to take me. But for now, I'm going to go get my shower. Okay. We'll talk in a minute. All right. First of all, is this not just the moodiest of moods? Because it's kind of rainy and dark and a little bit gloomy. Gonna head up into the sanctuary and actually do the thing that I don't, you know, sanctuary is a phone-free zone. That doesn't mean that people don't take their phones up there and be on them and record and all kinds of things. And I do just want to have a brief conversation with the sanctuary and basically say goodbye. So I'm gonna record that, assuming there's no one in there. Classes are in, people are doing things, so we're just gonna see. And this morning when I was taking a shower and batting away the mosquitoes, all I could think was, yeah, yeah, I'm happy. I'm gonna miss being here. I really am. And um, there's just some things that I'm very excited for where I'm going. So to the sanctuary. Welcome to the sanctuary. Up here especially is a very powerful place and is where I'm gonna sit and have a conversation with this space and all who inhabit it. If someone walks in, I'm gonna shut this all down. But as I was sitting here, just sort of having a little conversation with the space, I was told, we simply wish to anoint you one final time, because I don't believe I'll be back up into the sanctuary. I know I'm off tomorrow, but no, I feel very much like today is my last day with sanctuary. I felt sad, like I felt like a kind of bigger sorrow walking up here because I don't know. I don't know if it'll actually be the last time. Depends very heavily on if Omega bans me. uh, I still hope to be a spiritual leader who holds workshops at places like Omega. This is a manifestation space everywhere on Omega's campus. Let me tell you though, the biggest manifestation spaces that I have found on Omega's campus are the guest services office, and I'm not kidding. If you are missing something, come to the guest services office, tell someone you're missing it, and I swear to you it will show up. Or if you just need to manifest something in general, go there. Say, I heard this is a manifestation space and I want to do something to manifest it. Any chance that one of y'all can help me do it? Yeah. Hey there. I love when the spaces decide for you. Uh, Somebody popped in, and then it was sort of just a stream of people for the next hour. So I just kind of sat and meditated, talked to everybody that was in there, but you know, glad I got to show you the space. Uh, I like that I didn't have more conversations on camera with them because there's a lot of entities in that space. Oh, excuse me. A lot of movement of energy in that space. And yeah, you might go up there and be the only one for hours and hours, and you might go up there and it's a constant, people just coming and going. Yeah. I'm in such a mixed place emotionally today. My last work day. I close, it's a transition day. I don't know what to do with myself. I obviously could like pack and take things down, but I don't really have that much. I'm gonna take things off the walls and I'm gonna put that stuff in a box, like a box in a bag. I don't even think I'm gonna do laundry because I would be doing all of my laundry again anyway. Because there is like there's a mustiness. It's been raining a lot. Everything's a little musty. So I will be washing all of my clothes in my home washer dryer. Yeah. I feel so awkward right now on this, at this time, because when I'm not working, I just don't know what to do with myself. I was invited to go hang out with some coworkers while they're doing their work, which I might do actually in a little bit here. I've never done that before. I just can be a person in the space. Yeah, I'm just very filled with anxious energy and this just overwhelming feeling of what am I doing? I'm just sort of waiting around. Okay. I'm very curious what this energy feels like toward the end of October with everyone leaving, because I've heard that folks leave, throughout October, or the end of September. If you're here part-time, your contract is actually only until the end of September. And maybe you stay a little bit longer, but many part-time folks live in the tents, and it gets quite cold here. It was really cold when we got here in May. It's still August, and it's already like cold many evenings, and yeah. Oh, so much yawning. Excuse me. Oh, not typical for me. Woke up really early. All right. Well, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I would like to share with you about today. No, it's kind of a low-key day. Just kind of saying goodbye to the spaces and people, feeling awkward about it. I am, though, I'm very enthused to go home. I just am. Enthused and I'm tired and I'm anxious and I'm weird and I don't know what to do with myself because I'm ready to just go. If anything, the drawing out is painful, even though I'm not really drawing it out. It's pretty dang sudden. Would I recommend the Omega Institute as a place to work? I would say yes, with people truly understanding that it is a challenge, an endurance challenge, and you will be facing basically everything that you've been carrying that you probably don't want to face. Because that has been my experience, and that seems to be the experience that folks have had. I don't know if that's every year, but for this year, definitely has been the case. You have things that you're not dealing with, either because you don't want to or because circumstances haven't really allowed for them to be something that you just deal with. Well, here will be the place for that, for sure. I would genuinely say if you have if you have needs, if you're a person that has any level of disability, this place is not going to be helpful for you. If you want to see just how much you can endure with said disability, maybe give it a try. It's a little bit why I came. I wasn't convinced that I'd make it the whole time. I just hoped that I could. I do still believe if we hadn't gotten the concussion, I would have been able to. Because we have enough tools and enough things that we're doing that I just feel like I could have really like made it the whole time, the whole way, but you know, concussions, they mess up your body's ability to regulate already. And I genuinely should have taken a week or two off, like from work. That would have been a smart move. But we're not staffed for that, and I came here because I needed money. This was the only job that hired me, and we needed the money. We don't need that now. Now that we have removed the money pit that caused us to need for me to work at the only place that hired me. Such a weight off. I can actually take some time to heal and then see how my Akashic record reading business can go, or more realistically, just see if there's any nonprofits in the Richmond area that would like to hire me. I have learned a lot here. I've learned that, well, I've been remote working since 2012, so working in person, I do pretty well with that. I'd worried a little bit that that was something that would be too much. No, I work pretty well in person. Can enjoy it. I'm definitely always a manager type, even if I'm not a manager. I don't manage the people, but just for how I carry myself and how I show up in a space. I definitely have the vibe of person in charge, just because I take charge of a situation, whether I want to or not. It just happens. I've learned that I absolutely can just be myself and expect people to be cool with it. Not everyone here has been, but on the whole, been very accepted here. I have learned that I am a performer without fear of the stage. I love the stage. I hadn't gotten many opportunities to be on one, and especially not just us. Like, it's always been stages with others, with many others. This was us channeling, us improving, us doing stand-up comedy. Do I think that our brand of comedy will work on a Richmond stage? I'm gonna go find out. I think, yeah, because I kind of want to, and we'll see. We'll see. I have a lot of material I can pull from. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a not kind crowd, and it'll be like, well, never mind, don't want to do that. I'd rather do it here. Who knows? You know, everyone's response has been, you know, it's important. You got to take care of yourself. I agree with that statement. I do. I don't feel like this is me taking care of myself, though, because, I mean, it is ultimately, but I feel forced out. You know? That's how it feels. I feel very like, well, Charlie, this just isn't the place for you. And I'm like, but why can't it be? It breaks my heart. Because really, anything that I've got going on, anything that's been a problem for me, being here is difficult. I don't think, I don't think that the people who make decisions here respect that when they're making and enforcing policies. Mine's just one example of someone being failed here. I put so much of myself into this. That's why I'm so like I watch my videos. I watch them and I go, okay, get over it. It's not that big of a deal. Like, it's not. And yeah, a few years from now, maybe it won't be. But right now, to us, to me, it is. I didn't come here with expectations beyond find out what the whole season is. I'm so let down by my own needs. I'm so let down by that. I managed okay without Mabel for about a month. That seems to be the amount of time that I can, coast on novelty and regulate, like, without because it's like a battery, like there's only just so much. I can do about a month, maybe 6 weeks. But then it's just too much. I can't continue to, like the novelty effect wears off and I can't keep myself stable. So I was trying to get new types of novelty. That's why I was seeking the relationship aspects of things, because that's a different type of novelty. Okay, so then focus on working on relationship things and this and that and the other, and none of them were sustained, so it didn't fucking do anything. I just am. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm taking up your time with my more sadness. Just more sadness. I promise you, once I get back to Richmond and Mabel's part of the vlogging and different things are happening, you're going to see a very happy Charlie. The illusion of care is here. And I don't even really think that there would be that much that would need to change, except probably for some people. Like, why have a department that's dedicated to people and culture that works 9 to 5 Monday through Friday when we're a retreat center where we have workshop people that come Friday through Sunday and then Sunday through Friday? Why wouldn't you have staffing so that there's always people in culture here? Sure, 9 to 5, okay, fine, but like, why is it only weekdays? That's weird. Especially during the season. That's weird. Why wouldn't you just have staff who shift their schedules during the season when seasonal staff are here to be here for seasonal staff? Like, that just seems pretty straightforward and obvious to me. So why isn't it just how things operate? Why do some departments operate at peak where they have enough coverage that people can take a day off or get sick and feel okay about the fact that they're sick and need to take care of themselves? our department doesn't have enough people. I'm leaving during a really bad time. We're understaffed already, and my leaving is not helping because we don't have the coverage just yet, and I feel terrible about that. I know it's not on me, but when I got concussed, I didn't take time off because I didn't feel like I could. It's not good. I'm obviously very biased because of my experience here. When the expectation is that I put my life aside to be of service here at Omega, I think I just expected there to be some level of reciprocity in that. Could argue the staff classes are reciprocity. They are good. I've appreciated having them. I would appreciate humans that care that I got a fucking concussion more, though. And humans that care that having my dog here allows me to be physically and psychologically safe while working here. I would prefer that. And not for nothing, but as someone who offered classes to staff here, that was a volunteer role for me. And some of those classes got turned into R&R classes. That's for people that pay to be here for the rest and rejuvenation stuff. I wasn't offered money. I'm not doing those classes now because I won't be here, but when it was asked if I would open it to R&R participants, there was no like, hey, by the way, can we pay you for this? Because we pay teachers. No. And I don't even actually know what they pay or if they pay. I have no clue. No idea what that whole process is. I just don't. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know that I've ever felt so undervalued at an organization I've worked at before. I, I mean that. Yeah. Yeah, this is the place I think I felt the least valued. Wow. Okay. That's okay. Wow. That might just be hyperbole because of where I am right now. You know, recency bias and all that. But I still have my own business. And I am my best employee. All right. Well, I think that's going to be it for me for today. There will be a vlog about my last day tomorrow. It'll probably take a few days for it to go out because, you know, going up until like the evening and then I'm going to sleep and then I'm getting up early and leave and driving. So don't expect those. But yeah, wow. Time really is over here. It's been a joy having you for this ride. Thank you. Thanks for keeping me uplifted because you really did. You really did. I've used this in place of my other tools, my other external tools. You've been my dog. I hope you appreciate the compliment that is. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk soon, okay? Bye.